Alright guys, we're gonna take a look here at some of our fabrics after the wash. So as you guys remember, we painted on a few different types of fabric. We let those fabrics dry, and then we tested them, then we washed them in the washing machine. So here's the test after the washing machine. So here we have our construction vest, our safety vest, which is that kind of like nylon, really thin material. So after the wash, the coloring or the paint itself did thin a little bit, but as you guys can see, it's not so much. You'll see there's a little bit of damage here. This was not from the wash. This is us testing it. So what we did is we bent it and we tried to crease where the paint was to see if it would split. So there was a little tiny bit of damage there, but it was very minimal. And as you can see, it's quite flexible, no problems. The BDU material, which is that really thick uniform material, there's almost no change, maybe a slight lightening of the color, but I can't really tell. Again, flexible. Just kind of twisting this guy. The paint's not cracking, it's not doing anything, it's wrinkling, it's creasing, but material will do that, and it's not coming off. So again, no problems there. The microfiber guy, the paint did, I don't know if the coloring lightened. It did lighten a little bit, or if it just, the wash allowed the fibers to come through a little bit more. So there is still the paint color, and it is on there looking quite thick. But this one, the paint is scuffing a little bit. So also on microfiber, not quite as good as the other ones, but I don't think anyone has a uniform made out of microfiber, so still held up pretty darn good. As you guys can see, the cap, baseball cap, was completely unfazed. The color is exactly the same, nothing changed. Flexibility is still there. Nothing, the paint's not damaged at all, it's not bubbling at all, it's not coming off. I can scuff the paint with my nail, but it's not scratching off. So well, you guys can see that. Oh, there. So just like painting on a replica. So that's not coming off at all. And the last one we did was this bag, and this is also that kind of nylon, but again, paint doesn't come off, just slight lightening of the color. Well, not even a lightening of the color, I would say that just the paint was dispersed into the material a little bit, maybe because of the wash, but it's it's still strong, still in there. It does make it a little bit more rigid. So this material is quite soft, pliable, and this makes it feel almost like it's almost not quite like plastic, but almost. It almost gives it a kind of plasticky feel, or But this is because the paint has a vinyl resin mixed into the paint, and that's what gives it that really strong and elasticy. I mean, if you guys take any kind of paint, any acrylic paint, even oil-based paint, you paint it on fabric, you bend it and twist it like that, that paint's gonna crack. It's gonna start peeling off. It's gonna come off, unless it dyed the actual color of the fabric. So this is not dyeing the fabric. You guys can see the paint is fused to the fabric. So yeah, it's very strong, very durable. I'm actually gonna take all of my uniforms, and on my knees and on my elbows, I'm gonna go ahead and paint on there, because it adds a nice durability. Everywhere that I tend to scratch or tend to rip on my uniforms, I'm gonna paint it, because this is it makes it really, really hard, really durable. And yeah, and on the inside, you know, the paint didn't bleed through, so the inside is totally fine, but it makes a really nice outer coating. So there you guys go. That's the CAMO-PEN. This is the black, but we used olive on the test. But simple to use fabric, wood, metal, glass, plastic, doesn't matter, you can use it on anything. You know, and prep for fabric or something, you know, this thing is old. I don't think I've ever washed this uniform, so this has all the dirt of the years of playing. You know, I didn't wash it or anything, I just painted right over it. You know, I didn't clean any of these fabrics before I painted them, so yeah, for something porous like this, the paint's really going to grab on, and you're going to have a really good contact there. So, but yeah, anything like metal, plastic, something like that, you guys want to sand it just a little bit first, just scratch it up a little bit first, and there you go.